In this video, we are going to learn what is value type, what is reference type, and difference between these two with the help of an example. Hello everyone, myself Gulab Moria and I am going to walk you through all these things. In C Sharp, all the data types are categorized based on how they store their value in the memory. Basically, it is divided into two, like value type and reference type. Let's see what is value type. A value type is a data type if it holds data value within its own memory space. What do you mean by that? It means it holds data directly. In this example, as you can see, count, I have defined integer count which stores 5000. When we define that, a system allocates memory space and for the count, and in that memory space this 5000 will be stored, as you can see in the diagram. Value types often have short lives, hence they are stored in an area known as stack. Let's see examples of value type. These are all examples of value types. As you can see in the list, there is decimal, double, byte, character, float, long. These all are value type data types. Just remember one thing, these value type data types are stored into the stack. Let's see how we can pass value type variables to a method and what happens there with the help of an example. Let's flip to Visual Studio. Now we'll be writing a method which will take value type variable as a parameter, and we'll be updating that parameter value, and we'll check what will happen. Let's write that public. We are not going to return anything, hence void. Name of the method will be test value type. Now it will take an integer as a parameter. I just, for instance, I'm taking integer like a, and inside this, what I will be doing, I'll be updating the value of this. I'll put 10. 10. I'll be printing this also. Console dot write line a. Now I will be calling this method from this main method program. I need to create an object of the class program a obj is equal to new program. Now I will be calling this program test value type. Now I want to pass a variable, I mean a value type variable. Now int, I need to define that. I'll be doing int I is equal to, I have to assign some value. Suppose I have assigned 30. Now I'll be passing this I as a parameter to this method. Now let's see what happens. Let's add another console.writeLine to print the value of I after this method is executed. This will confirm whether this I has changed or not. Let's debug it. See, the control has come. Now this is creating the object of obj. I is 20. Now I am passing I to this method. A will have 20. Now this A, I'm assigning again this A as 10. Now console.writeLine, it should print me 10. Let me check and close this out. Let's check here. See, 10 has printed. Now next I should be 20, because here I is 20. 20, see, 20 is printed. Now why it is so? We are passing I here, we are updating value here, then also it is printing the updated value. It is because it is having, like, each time when you pass pass value type variable, it creates a new copy, separate copy, hence it doesn't affect the older value. In other words, we can say when we pass value type variable from one method to another method, system creates a separate copy of a variable in another method, and if the value gets changed in the one method, it wouldn't affect the variable in another method. What is reference type? Unlike value types, a reference type doesn't store its value directly. Instead, it stores address where the value is being stored. In other words, a reference type contains a pointer to another memory location that holds data. In this diagram, I have used string city is equal to Mumbai. String is a reference type data type, and as soon as I do that, system allocates some memory to city, but it will not directly hold the Mumbai, the actual data, but it will hold the memory address of the place where Mumbai is being stored. This is how reference type works. These are the examples of reference type. As you can see, class, object, string, dynamic, delegate, these are the reference types. And array is also reference type. Please note that every array is a reference type even if its members are value type. One more thing to keep in mind here is reference type is always stored in heap, and the heap is most often used for data that has longer life. Hence, class, interface, delegates, these are all stored onto the heap memory, and both are the part of RAM. Some area is stack where value types are stored, some area are heap where reference type are stored. Let's write a method which will take a reference type as a parameter and will update that reference data, and we'll see what happens. Let's write a method like public void. We are not returning anything, and the method name will be test reference type, and we'll be taking a parameter of reference type. Let's keep employee a class as a parameter which is a reference type, and we'll take a name of this is e1, and we'll update the value. This class is having property emp name. This employee class having property called emp name, which we will be updating. Like we are giving abc, and we will be checking if the value is getting updated with the help of console.writeline e1.emp name. And what we need to do, we need to create an object of this employee class for calling this method. Emp is equal to new employee, and this emp dot emp name, I'll be assigning value to this is xyz, and now I'll be calling this method emp dot test reference type emp. We'll be passing this class variable, this reference type variable, to this method, and we'll be printing console.writeline so that we can see what is the updated value. And inside this we'll be passing emp dot name, I mean just emp name. Let's run it. Control has come. Now see, we'll debug it. We have created employee as an object. We have assigned emp name xyz. Now we are calling this test reference and passing this emp object. In e1 we have passed employee, I mean emp is e1, and now this I'm assigning value to e1 dot employee, means I'm assigning value to this reference. Going ahead, sorry, going ahead, the console.writeline, it will print me abc because I have assigned value here abc. Now let's see for this console.writeline whether it is emp name abc or xyz. Like abc, again it is printing, instead of xyz it is printing abc. This is because when you pass reference type variable from one method to another method, it doesn't create a new copy. Instead, it passes variable's address. So if we change the value of variable in one method, it will be also be reflected in calling method. Here, this emp and emp1, both are pointing to the same data. Just emp is just passing the address where this emp name has been stored. Let's see what are the differences between reference type and value type. This is most commonly asked question in the interview. Here interviewer wants to know whether you understand the concept of value type and reference type. Let's see that. I have jotted down all the differences in a tabular format. I have already covered these things. The first one is a value type holds data within its own memory space, whereas reference type just store the pointer where the actual data is stored. Second one is it is stored into the stack memory. The value type is in stack memory and reference type is stored into the heap memory. Both are the memory of the RAM. Now, third difference is like changing in one place will not affect the changing in other method, because it always create a new copy as I shown in the example that we have seen earlier. And whereas reference type, two variables will point into the same data, because it just passes the address of it, and hence changing in one method will affect the data in another method. And examples are, as you see, integer float, decimal. And examples here in reference type is class, object, array, interface, and lot more. I have as already put on these things onto the slide. That's all I had. Thank you for listening.